looks like I'm going towards the wall. I am. Just paying attention for a second here. Am I making that? I don't think I am. Well, I don't think I've made that. I have not. Oh, I really thought I was going to make that. Morning, sweet pea. Welcome back. Or just welcome if you've never saw me before. My name's Jay, and today I'm a Class 1 truck driver. Multi-drop. All good fun though. Nah, you were fine. They try and race up the inside you and then panic. Anyway, if you've never seen me before, I deliver mesh and rebar and accessories to the building industry. So just purely building sites, all the time. 99% of my drops are building sites. If you're going to do that, mate, a little bit more awareness. Like 1% are like builders, merchants, or people's houses. Yes, I do that in an Arctic too. Can get interesting sometimes, trying to get through some of these housing schemes with a 40-foot trailer on. I do have a wee urban felly as well. She's 33 feet long, steers at the back full time, forwards and backwards, sometimes sideways. It's never fun when it starts going sideways. But it's 20 past 7. We started at 5:45 and we're heading to Clarkston. We're on Stuartfield Way. We just got off the A725. I could have went round the M74 and then cut up to Clarkston, but why would I do something like that? The M74 will be absolutely rammed. This is also the route I take as well. If I'm going like the south side of the M77, I cut across this way. There's two ways you can go for this bit as well. You can come through Stuartfield Way, or you can stay on the 725 and come right around onto the 726. I'm not a fan of that way, if I'm honest. This is just as easy, unless you're like the full 44 tons. To be honest, the only reason I'm out in the Arctic today is because the Rigid's still in the garage. I've not collected it yet. So again, if you know something before, I do drive a Rigid as well. The total weight what I've got on is probably like 7-8 ton maybe. But we're going to hit up this Clarkston job first. I have been to it before. It was a horrible reverse in when I first came here. It might have changed a lot by now. But they're only getting 330 kilos of rebar. So if I'm lucky, they'll just get me to pull in front of the gate and they'll pick it off with a machine or telehandler or whatever they've got, and then send me on my way. Now, if they don't, it's probably going to be a horrible reverse in. And because I'm coming in for this side rather than coming in for the M74 side, it's probably going to be a blind side as well. That's fine, folks. We don't shy away from blind sides. We do them often enough. Are you coming right round? Why did you... Down the bother, mate. Lad just took the racing line on the roundabout, confused the life out of me there. Right, we're about 1.5 miles away. But I was to park up a little bit earlier than that. Unless there's a load of tippers right enough, in which case I might need to sneak to the front. Nah, we're fine. That looked tighter than it actually was, folks. Maybe it's just still really early for me. I'm also still contemplating changing jobs. I'm still driving, but it's... I don't know if I've spoke about it in a previous video in case that video hasn't come out before this one, but the money's getting... It's silly now. It's silly in a bad way, no silly in a good way. Not particularly money orientated, but it's nice to have enough to live and not have to worry about stuff. But it's getting to that point now where week to week we're like, no, we're going to have enough money to do this. As in live, no do anything luxurious. I don't live a luxurious life. A simple life for me, folks. As long as there's a roof over our head and food in the fridge, I'm happy. So yeah, I'm thinking about it. But I think as well, there's a few reasons I'm reluctant. My work's literally 5 minutes away from where I live, so there's zero, well, more or less zero travelling costs as it were. And sort of, if I was going to get a different route, it'd probably be Livingston way, which is a good hour longer if I'm coming back at like rush hour or that. So that's kind of putting me off. And obviously I enjoy this job. It's challenging, but it's also I'm in different places all the time. You know, if I was to do store work or that, then it would just be the same stuff over and over and over. So a couple of reasons why I'm a bit reluctant to jump headlong into a new job. But I mean, if I was to do store deliveries, the rise in money would be significant. Oh, right, it's this church. We're just past this church. I've put the beacons on. Oh my god, am I even going to get parked? I should do, aye. Aye, we will. We'll get parked right outside there, folks. We will back her up a bit because we're in the bus lane just now. But hey, I think we're getting in, but this lad's coming to speak to us. Morning, Chief.
Could you reverse in? Be easier for you. I'll stop the traffic, mate.
Sounds good, mucker. Right, they do want us inside, so I pressed the brake. You must have saw that. I'll let him go. I'll let them all go, because I'm nice like that, folks. It's nice to be nice. I need to get a wee look at what I'm reversing into, because I don't know if it's going to be straight back or... It is straight back. Oh, that's really not good at all. This will be an interesting one, folks. I'm probably going to have to get out and check. It looks like I'm going towards the wall. I am. Am I still going towards the wall? I am. There we go. I need to go a wee bit to the left and then a wee bit to the right. I'm not worrying about the traffic. I'm gonna let them bully me into anything. Like this guy is about to try and pass me. I just put a wee kick on it to go around the corner. I need to watch that wall. Still watching the wall. I think we're alright there. Kick around a bit more. Right. We'll get some straps off, get these bars off. Right, we're getting out of there, folks. I know. All good, not touching anything. Happy days. Right, we'll do this roundabout. Spank it right. Half an hour for that lift, folks. And all they had to do was just do what I said originally, put the slings right down and back through. Like, I know I'm a stupid truck driver and what do I know? But I've seen things and I've done things where things like that happen, and I could kind of see it happening. As soon as you said I need to drag that stuff right back, I thought, that's got to catch in my mesh. But I didn't bother arguing with folks. What's the point of me ruining my day? They didn't want to do it that way, so be it, crack on. I'm paid by the hour. Well, beacons went off anyway, so don't need to worry about switching it off. This is where I would have come in if I'd been paying attention at that first roundabout. But we're getting to Coatbridge for 10 to 9 now, so I mean it's not really putting us on the back foot as such, but kind of slightly. 4.2 metres, we are fine for that because we're only 3.5. But we're actually only 3,450, but we call it 3.5. This next job we're going to 52 sheets of mesh they're getting. It has been quite some time since I've been in it, so I believe the entrance is now further along. The last time I was in it, I had the urban trailer. It was mildly awkward to get in and out, so I'd imagine it's going to be even more mildly awkward to get in and out with a 40-foot trailer, since there'll be more houses, more scaffolding, more materials lying about. That's just how building sites go. Starts off, you get there and you're like, yeah, mountains of room. And then they put in this plan to give you a big turning circle or just a drive in, follow the road all the way around and drive out the other side, and it lasts about 3 days. And then before you know it, there's bricks on pallets, bricks on corners, and yeah, roads dug up. There's randomly stupid one-way systems put in that Arctics can't fit around. I've had that one quite a few times. So if you want to watch that kind of chaos, folks, get subscribed, because 60% of my regular viewers are not actually subscribed. They're just regular viewers. So get subscribed, guys. That helps me massively. Right, we're not far now. About a mile or so. Just over a mile, I think. Oh, roadworks. No. But it's looking like the sun is out for the day, folks. There's barely any clouds in the sky. So happy days on that front. Just makes all those silly little things that happen that a little bit easier to manage when you've got the sun smiling down on you. I'm pulling into this lane, but it's probably a pointless effort because I'm sure over this hill there'll be more cars parked. We'll see. But there's not anywhere near as much traffic as I thought there was going to be here, actually. Usually it's pretty rammed around here. 10 to 9 now. An hour and 52 minutes driving. So might not be as long a day as I thought it was going to be, folks, if I'm honest, because once I go back, hook up to the urban trailer, I'm going to Pennywell Road. I think I've got a decent amount of rebar to come off there, and then we're leaving there and we're going to Gilmerton. It might be a site I've been on before, I can't remember. I'm sporadically into the Gilmerton sites, so I can't 100% remember which one it is. It's another Miller site, but I'm sure it's down on the main drag. But you've started, mate, you might as well go. Keep her nice and wide so we didn't wipe out the traffic lights. Aha! Oh, we're going to kiss the curb? Nope, we mounted the curb. Is that the entrance now, is it? No. No, it's not. Is it? I can't tell. See, the entrance was further up here, I think. Oh, have they moved? They have moved it. That was the entrance there, folks. Ah. Let's just put them off and get ourselves turned on. That's the kind of day it's going to be, isn't it? This road will do. This looks decent enough. Nothing coming behind. Car is now waiting. Thank you. Not impressed. I wouldn't be impressed with me either, folks. That was some poor driving. I did think about just pulling in there into the site and hoping that it was the entrance. And then I thought, no, we won't do that. The site entrance will be further up, because that was the original site entrance to this, and then they closed it and they opened up where that tipper was, and that was the entrance for a while, and I've not been back for quite a while. Then now they've went back to the old entrance. That's what makes this game interesting, folks, with the building sites. You can turn up there one day and the site entrance will be on one street, and then you turn up the next day and it's on a completely different street or a different part of the street. I have had it before where I've been going to a site for ages and I've used the same entrance the whole time, and then I turn up one day and go into the entrance and it's a dead end because it's on a different street. That is the annoying part when they didn't have gatemen on sites. So you kind of get just paying attention for a second here. Am I making that? I don't think I am. How awkward could you make this? Might get me to pull that fence back a bit. Right. I still need to try and make it in this gate though. Right, I can make there and turn right. That might not happen, folks. Close to the bricks. There we go. We're in, just. Right, I did think I was recording on the nano cam, but apparently I never switched it back on. We're going out on the main road, he says. So, there we go. Just start the push. Watch the roller though. Try and stay on the road. it's kind of annoying that I've no had the nano cam on. I just want to put the chains on the truck and all. What? Oh, what a faff about, folks. There's two vans blocking the entrance and both want to go to different places. I'll take them off because I can't see. Someone's just walked behind me.
Bit tighter?
Par for the course, buddy. Par for the course, eh?
Right, you can open the traffic lights.
I have to go left and left again and down there somewhere.
I don't know, I'll be tight. All the motors down there as well. Try it anyway.
Aye, it's what they pay me for, buddy. And swing it left, there we go. Who's here? What? No, it's not that street because that's a. Can't go in there. Ah, brilliant. Right, so we've got to the round of it and go left. And then left. I think that's what he meant when he said it's tight. Right. Left up here. I'll make that. Is there cars? There's a car there. I'll make that. I'll make that. I will take some of the curb though. Well, I don't think I've made that. I have not. Oh, I really thought I was going to make that. I'm an idiot. I'm going to have to get one of them to come and watch me back it. Newland Street. There's another one up here I can maybe get in. Oh, this is stressing me out. I genuinely thought I would make that. Now let's go have a look at Newland Street. It seems to run that way. Oh, I know. Will it just be another tight bollocks and thing? Heck, it's not in there. Left here. Well, there's no cars parked on the corner. There's a bus coming up. He's gone left. His left, not mine. Welcome, mate. Hopefully I can get through this. Hosier Street. Oh, that's better. Ah, here we are here. Beacons are still on. Is he going to reach me all the way over there? Aye. I tried to come in that other street. I go all the way in, and I was like that. I was going to take the car out. I was like, crap. I was going to come and get you, and I thought that's fine. I can see. Aye. I can see the traffic, eh? So. Right, you want me up on the pavement, eh? I've not got out then, no. Nah. Right, we need to reverse back out this straight. Apparently I'll not get out of the other end. And I want to reverse out onto my good side because there's traffic lights that we've dealt with earlier on. He says it's not a busy street, so should be fine, should be fine. This is usually when it turns busier than Princess Street. The minute you get to the end of the street, everybody wants to come in here. Obviously can't see around the corner to see if there's any cars or not. There's a van on the other side, you can see that. Is there any lampposts in that corner? No, so where are we there? I've jackknifed it too hard. I'm not having a good reversing day, folks, if I'm honest. Oh, there we go. Get my seatbelt on. Bang a wee right indicator on. Now we're heading to Turnhouse Road now to do something quite similar. Let's say 2 drops in the one site. One of the roads isn't too terrible, the other one shouldn't be too terrible now that's endured. Wow, she was indicating left. Imagine I started pulling out thinking she was turning in. That's why you do not do that, folks. Oh. Right, I need to get my head in the game because I said not having a good reversing day, folks. it happens. It's just one of these things. Some days you can't reverse for toffee, and other days you can thread your truck through the eye of a needle. We didn't lose sleep over it, folks, we just get on with it. Hey, it's just left 10:15. 2 hours 44 minutes driving. We got off the M8. The Matrix said lane closed after junction 2. Now I don't know if it meant the bus lane was closed or an actual lane. If it was a bus lane, it would have been fine, because my original plan was to just go down to junction 1 on M8 when I left along towards Maybury and going that way. But the kids being on holiday, I'm kind of hoping that the traffic is much lighter. I'm not going to bother using the wee cut through, folks. We will just go right along the proper channels. I think we'll go right along Glasgow Road to Turnhouse Road. I mean, to be fair, it's not a terrible way to go in the first place. But this cut through brings us right out of where the Miller Home site is. Saves us faffing about on Turnhouse Road a lot. I'm going to get stuck at every bloody red light. Oh, there we go. That's a green light, man. I was still in two minds about do I really need to change jobs, or should I give it a little bit of time and see what happens, because obviously cost of living and all that, folks, is just getting worse and worse. Price of everything's gone through the roof. I mean, on paper, if you looked at what I made last year, you'd be like, that's a respectable wage, that's not too bad. But just with the sheer price of everything, it's not enough, and I know there is more to be made out there. But I'm finding it very difficult to give up a job and a company that I enjoy working for. And I know exactly what's expected of me, I know what I'm doing. Even when I have days like today where I just kind of drive for toffee. Well, there's a little bit of traffic, but it's nothing too scary. What you tend to find though is everybody cuts across these chevrons and try and get into this lane, which you have to watch out for. Is the black car going to let me go? Nah, she... How difficult is it to just let somebody go? And I wouldn't mind, folks, if she just sped up and got out of it, but she just sat alongside me. I mean, there's enough indicators on the side of my truck for you to know that I want to be in this lane. Some people I don't know. It makes it more frustrating when they sit alongside you like that. Let's hope the driving has the skills have picked up a little bit. On you come, mate. On you come. There we go. Nice and easy like that, folks. I think if I did get another job as well, the YouTube would need to get knocked on the head. But I mean, I'd be a little bit sad I was have to stop doing it. You never know. Maybe I would get a job doing something like low loaders or that, and get to keep doing it. That's something I would need to think about. My brother suggested going in and speaking to Bernard Hunter, seeing if they had any jobs going, because they obviously they've got the ballast and all that for their cranes that they need shipped about. Again, it's kind of the dream job, but in the same sense, I'm just being a pussy, folks, if I'm honest. It's just, the whole thing about changing jobs is just, it's like scary. I don't want to do it. And that's the bottom line. I didn't want to change jobs. It's just, I feel like maybe I should, because I've been on Indeed and that there is some nice jobs there. In fact, there was a 7.5 ton job. It was like $16.50 an hour, but I'm guessing for that kind of money, the job, like you're worked like a dog. That's the only way I can think that you're getting that kind of money for a 7.5 tonner, a wee puddle jumper. There was some Arctic work. It was like £17-18 an hour. Again, probably all agency. But I don't know. Right now, I can't bring myself to be like, right, I'm going to actively start applying. I just need to see how time goes, see how we get on with the money, sort of thing. And that's the bottom line. As I said, I just want enough to keep a roof over our head, food in the cupboards, and I'm happy enough doing what I'm doing. Oh, why is there somebody standing outside? Why are you standing outside, mate? That's not a good sign. Oh, they're doing concrete. No, get the beacons on. Oh. Am I missing something here? Is this? Oh no, they've not. They just took some of the fencing away. I thought the entrance was there. Thanks, mate. Bang a wee lefty on. Clean site, safe site. It was not clean a couple of weeks ago. Nice big boulders to make sure we didn't destroy anything. They're always fun. Gates must be closed at all times. Never are. Very few building sites you'll find like that. Ah, mate. Crap. Crap. I'm not sure what he wants me to do. Didn't think he was going to reverse there. I thought he was going to expect me to reverse. Can you go back around that corner, mate? Or you can go in there. Aye, just get on there. That does look a bit soft though. Cheers, mate. I don't think he's too happy. What do you want me to do? Right. There's everybody. 10:30, they're on their break, that's where they are, folks. Why have they closed this off? Their mesh was down here, I don't know where it is now. Ah, there it is, yeah. Right, I've sat here for half an hour. I went up and spoke to the lads up the top. Peter's off and Robbie is off. Robbie's on holiday, Peter's phoned in sick. They said that stuff will be coming off up by where that white insulation is. They said they've got another Jaeger coming in, but nobody's come near me to tell me what's going on, so I'm just going to go up. I will be blocking the road. It's a bit of a dick move if I'm honest, but I've got other drops to make, folks. I can't be sitting here for hours on end waiting on them finishing with concrete. So. What's the crack, Mucker? What's happening?
You've got to get that tea.
I turned up here at 10:30 exactly. I should have been here a lot earlier, but I've had to hold up after hold up. Right, I went up there and spoke to them. They said that it's gone up by the white insulation, but I've got two lines for in here. Eh? Sometimes you take one lot down here and one lot up there, but he said it's sort of go up there, right?
We're going up there to do it. What is it? All that at the front?
Who's taking off, the lads? Oh, you got to take it off? Good lad. Take it nice and wide, so she comes round there. Beautiful. Just up at these, the white insulation, like I said. His machine must be down the bottom. So, God knows what their plan is. Well, I'll not be blinded side in there then, because there's a wee van there. So I'm going to have to try and get turned around in there. Right, tapped. That Jaeger's just turned up. I don't know if I mentioned it, but they were expecting another concrete motor. That was why I moved up, because I really did not want to get caught with that. Don't know why I'm indicating. He knows I'm coming up this way. I did tell him. So you remember that ditch on the left again? See if my reversing's got any better. Beautiful. Lovely stuff. Hey, heading back to work. Going to get back about 12 o'clockish because Twatnav says 5 to 12, but it'll be after 12. My driving did reset, so I can carry on with my day without worrying about lunch breaks and whatnot. Oh, the poor lad's set up there, thinking he's got to go now. We've still got a small matter of getting out of here though, folks. There is them boulders coming in, it's a bit of a pain in the backside, but it's even worse leaving. Now you need to move, mate. That's one. Cheers, matey. In fact, there's not so much the boulders there, it's just the barriers. Right, keep my trailer as far to the left as I can. Is it worse coming in than going out? Oh, no, they must have moved them barriers back a bit. The barriers were further in. There we go, beautiful, beautiful. We are out of here, the beacons went off moons ago. So we don't need to worry about putting the beacons off. That'd be another thing that'd be nice about getting a new job, folks, is actually driving a sort of semi-decent truck. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, mechanically this truck is brand new. She's just a bit beat up, if I'm honest. And I never get the chance to do anything about it. Because if I'm not driving, I'm usually working the shop floor or loading are being told to go home because there's no work left and they'll load my motor. So anyway, I'll go and swap over, get the urban trailer hooked up. We'll hit up Pennywell Road and see what shenanigans we need to get up to in there. I have been in since the last time I made a video in there. They've dug up all that tarmac that's in the wee car park area. There's still a bit of a pain in the hoop to get through the barrier pieces that they've got up. We've got the urban trailer on. It's 12:15. The amount of folks that thought, oh, that was a lie, Bernard Street mustn't be closed, and they've come along here, they've went to go into the lane to go straight over, and then went, oh no, it is actually closed, they put their indicator on. Pretty much everybody in front of me. But I already know you can come round this way, because like Leith Links and that, it's murder, folks. It's so bad. Especially letting all the other trucks that come along as well. It's usually not too bad for trucks. Not too many people use it. They like using it. It's a bit narrow. I use it all the time. But just now I'm just steering clear of it because it's not so easy to get along with the amount of trucks that are barreling along it. So we just come this way. This way can be really quick. It's just if you catch the lights wrong, they stay red for a long time, and I think it's on purpose to try and make it sort of not a quicker route through, because Commercial Street and that can get pretty rammed as well, and that's more to do with folk that refuse to use the bus lane. I go along Commercial Street, sometimes it's jammed right for the crossroads all the way back to Aldi's, but lane 1's empty. I've just barrel right up lane 1, and it's like sheep. The minute people see me there, they go, oh that's right, we can use the bus lane, and everybody moves into the bus lane. But I feel like a lot of it, that's the mentality of oh no, I didn't want to let people pass me, so if I just stay in lane 2, and then everybody has that mentality, it doesn't work, does it, folks? Right, folks, the next boo-boo has been made. It's one of those days. I thought I'd redeemed myself. Apparently not. We're not going to Pennywell Road at all. We need to go to Gilmerton first. Gilmerton stuff is on top of the mesh, which is going to Pennywell Road, so we can't go to Pennywell Road first. That would just be a disaster. I mean, I probably could go, and they would need to move stuff about, and it's not worth it. I've not went ridiculously out of my way, if I'm honest. We're just going to have to cut up onto London Road. Although the twat nav really wants me to go around the bypass. Like, you can fudge right off, mate. We're not going that way. 12:28, 56 minutes driving. Thank you. Command the road, folks. If Luke sees saying that, like, yeah, that sounds better than just pulling a minute away. I'm coming through in my big truck. Move. I can't believe it. It's my own fault. I don't know why, but in my head I thought it was Pennywell Road and then over to Gilmerton. It's not. It really isn't. And I would have saw that if I checked my paperwork, folks, because I would have went, oh, mesh, that'll be coming off last. But I did not. So I'm an idiot. Right, we're not too far now for the road I want. That's probably set us back half an hour, but today's just been a write-off, folks. That's all I'm going to say about that. But Bernard Hunter's Yard's just down here. Is that a sign, folks? Is that a sign? Be a big sign outside his yards. Drivers wanted urgently. Top dollar paid. Right, that'll do me, but don't judge me on today's effort. Can't be on top of your game every day of the week, folks, can you? And a wee bit the odd days it had to happen today as well. So obviously the 40-foot trailer's lying in the yard. My supervisor was getting ready to load it up with tomorrow's run, and Mr. Bossman said, no, don't do that. We need it all on the urban trailer, which I have on right now. So I'm going to have to go back and load it up myself, because he will be finished by the time I get there. So I'm hoping at the very least it digs my mesh out for me. It's a full load of mesh and some Mars bars up to Oban Airport again. I'm probably not going to be recording tomorrow for it though, because I'm going to have to, when I come back, the whole reason they want to do the urban trailer is because the urban trailer needs it's PMI, it's inspection, so they want me to drop in, because obviously the rigid's still at the garage after it's got its inspection. I've not had time to get back to it yet, so they just want me to swap this for the rigid tomorrow when I come back from Oban. So I don't want all that extra gear with me to swap over, and I'll end up forgetting something, and I don't know when I'll be getting my rigid back, my Arctic back. Although I think at the end of the week I've got Arctic runs again. So we're watching for Miller Homes incentives available up this way. So let's huzz a gander, folks. Let's huzz a gander. I know it's advanced. I'm sure it's advances in there. Where's Miller Homes? Miller Respect. There you go. I think that's it there. Have I just drove right past it? I think I have. Or have they got another site entrance? That did look like a site entrance, didn't it? Now there's a Mulholland van. Miller Homes, Edgelore View. I think I'm going up here to have a wee look. Because it didn't look like that entrance went anywhere, folks, if I'm honest. Right, I see an arrow at Miller Homes. What's this sign say? No construction traffic. Can't I read it? No construction traffic beyond this point. So it looks like we're going up, turning around. I need to try and find the other way in. Yay! Just more time wasted. It didn't look like that other entrance went anywhere, folks. Is there anywhere up here I can turn around? I think so. Does it say no construction traffic in there? It does not, so we'll be a little bit naughty, folks. I'll probably get shouted at by somebody. Not really supposed to drive on monoblock, but this looks like the good strong stuff. So it'll be fine, hopefully. Yeah, it's not sinking. It can happen that the ladies are a thin bed, and then when you drive on them with your truck when you're heavy, because I've got about 10 ton on, what happens is they depress into the sand that they're laid on top of. I'm going to have to open this window because I am roasting. And just head back the way we came, folks. I said, just having one of these days. I know I'm probably going to get slated for it. Why did you do this and why did you do that? It's really easy to point fingers and say, oh, you should have done this or you should have done that, when you're not sitting in the driving seat. That's what I'm going to say about that. Until you've been sat in the seat and you've been perfect every single day. I mean, feel free to have a go at me anyway. I don't particularly care. How do I get in there then? There must be a road right through for that gate, because that's why I didn't go in there, because it didn't look like it went anywhere. I think I've been into this site for Mulholland a long time ago, before any of these flats were here. I think it just goes into that. It does say site entrance right enough. Don't know how I missed that. Is that it? Is this the sum of the site? Hey, I do have a phone number. This lad might be walking down to speak to me.
Hello.
Oh, is that Robert?
Yes, speaking.
My name's Jason, I'm a driver for the road group. I've got beam form for you and 3 ton of rebar.
Right.
Last Wade Road.
Yeah.
I'm just in the first part of the site. There's a little gate in front of me.
If you go through the gate, go up and up in the flag wide in here. You're going to roll your 50, okay?
Just sit here.
No, just go through the side.
Yeah.
Up and up in the side.
Yeah.
And just wide in here. We're gonna roll your 50 after 20 minutes, okay?
Okay, buddy. What time's your tea finished at?
It's half hour on this to finish tea.
Okay, perfect, buddy. Thank you.
Cheers, folks.
Cheers. Bye. There you go, folks. That's probably what this is for. That'll be a mine shaft in there. See how some of the coal getting buried, never to be used again. You going in that way? 2:05.
Guide you out, or you alright?
What's that, Walker?
Shall I guide you out, or you alright?
No, I'll be alright, buddy. Thank you.
Go on, then.
Apparently they do have a game in here. He must have been on his lunch. Cheers, mate. Right, the stupid twat now wants me to go around the bypass to get to Pennywell, which I'm really reluctant to do. But given the fact that today there has been hardly any traffic, I'm thinking maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea actually. I think we might do that. 30 mile an hour road, I do not think those people racing up my backside are doing 30. Ooh. One of my hooks. It's it's clinging on, but I need to stop and slap that. We'll do that as soon as I can, folks. Now I think that's what we're going to do, is stuff it. We're going to bypass. It reckons, the twat nav that reckons 25 to 3. It's going to be a wee bit later than that, unfortunately. There will still be traffic. I know I said there's hardly any traffic on the road just now, but there will be traffic. Especially at Maybury and whatnot. So that's the way we're heading back round. If only I wasn't such an idiot and paid attention to my paperwork before I left the yard, folks. That would help. That would help massively. But hey guys, he said 1:30 lunch finished. It was like 1:45 before we really started getting tipped. You see I got spun around, there was no issues with spinning the urban trailer around. Cheers, a wee bit of cheat with our steering axle trailer. It makes it. So if you've never, I didn't realise he was there. I don't know if he's slowed down or if he's just gone slow. He's maybe heavy coming up that hill right enough. What was I saying? If you've driven Arctic, you'll understand what I said, but when you're... No, what's this? Is this traffic? I really hope it's not. So is this people being shit? I may just come off a straight and just go in through the town. If this is the traffic. I can't tell if this is the traffic. I need to get a look. Oh, I'm not going to get a look before I go sort of past the train junction. I can't tell. Oh, I think this is. Oh, I'm too late now. Yeah, I want to come off at the 702. I mean, if this is the traffic on the bypass, then traffic cutting through there, no, it's just people being shit. It really is. I can see a way up the top end, the traffic's moving freely. This is just people being shit at the slip roads. Anyway, as I was saying, if you've ever driven an Arctic, when you're reversing, you kind of sort of, you imagine like an imaginary arc between the curve of your unit and the middle axle on your trailer. and that kind of gives you a rough idea sort of where the trailer's going to go. And you do it with the middle axle. You didn't do it with the back end of the truck. If you always try and sort of reverse by looking at the back end of the truck, it's not going to work. That swings about a lot more wildly than the pivot point. Pivot point is the middle axle, like I'm saying. And if you have a tandem or a dual axle, it's the middle of the two wheels. That's where the I just said the damn word. I can't think now. The pivot point. That's the pivot point for tandem axles. So there you go, folks. But anyway, my point is with this wee urban trailer, you don't need to imagine the imaginary line, because the steering axle on this is right at the very back of the trailer, and you watch that, and you need to give yourself a couple of inches off of things, because the two axles in front of it, they do kind of cut across a bit. So a bit like when you're driving forward, when you drag the trailer round, the wheels kind of drag across the road a wee bit. Well, it's a very similar thing when you're using the steering axle trailer. It kind of forces the two non-steerable wheels to drag. A little pity. I hope that makes sense. I hope I'm making sense here. I'm just waffling shit and people are like, no, what are you talking about, mate? Shut up. Right, just left half two. Twat wants us to continue straight on and then wing a left at the roundabout. We're not going to do that. We're going to wing a left here. Oh, you're fine, mate. No panic there, eh? Oh my god. Oops. Didn't mean to panic him, folks. It's not difficult to panic car drivers, is it? Let's face it. They get all a bit antsy. Oh, it's a big truck. What am I gonna do? I'll just pull into the cycle box, because that's fine. Hey, let's hope for no stupidity on my behalf for this end. $20 to 3 it reckons we were going to get there. Now it reckons just after 25 to 3, so we have saved time, folks, and that's what it's all about. Trying to make up a bit of time that I stupidly spent travelling somewhere I didn't need to travel. This should be a fairly quick tip as well, because it's 5 ton of straights, so they should come off fairly quick, and one bundle of mesh. And am I going to jinx it? Stuff it. I'm going to jinx it. But there's usually on the ball in here at getting you in and getting you tipped. I've not had to hang about too much here. I think there was once I had to hang about a bit, but that was something that was out with their control. So fingers crossed that we can actually just get in and get tipped and leave, because I said I need to go back and get loaded up for Oban. I'm really hoping that they've dug out my mesh for me and it's just lying waiting. Around 8 days chuck on. That would be good. Because if they've not put the slings and that on it, then it's going to take me a hot minute, folks, to load it up. I can't remember, I think it was 18 ton of mesh, which putting 8, that's like, I don't know, it's about 90 slings, something like that. It's a lot of slings anyway, put it that way, folks. Is it? No, it's not as much as that. What am I talking about? 4 slings a bundle. How many bundles for 18 ton? Come on, mate, I need you out of the way. There we go. Glorious. Royal Mail, eh? Cheers, mate. No looking. Doesn't matter, eh? But get the beacons on. Get over this side, then you come in. Is that not the gate anymore? It has to be, eh? That's not. Oh, there it is, there. Gate's on the right hand side now. Aye, I've come a bit too close. I thought the gate was still there. I'll just back up a wee bit, folks. I didn't realise I'd moved the gate. There we go. Right, we'll just plonk ourselves here just now till we find out where I want, mate. Right, I only got I got a quick video of the mesh coming off. Right, we're going to risk it for a biscuit, folks. Go down the shore road, cut round the back of the Ocean Terminal, and then it worked that way. So, because right now it's saying I'm going to get back to work at 3:30. That gives me an hour to try and get all this mesh loaded, which is less than ideal if I'm honest. Watch the car. Great! Oh gravy, baby! The last time I tried to do this, go down the shore road, Granton Square was closed. And the diversion was horrendous, but where that diversion road is, I know that road's closed. So I'm kind of hoping that the shore road is now reopened. We can cut down at the flour mill into the back of the Ocean Terminal, and then we'll put the beacons off. I should be able to get into work. Like I say, I'm not going to bother filming moving run tomorrow. I might try and do a wee live on TikTok or maybe even YouTube. I'm a wee bit paranoid about doing it on YouTube, because the first time I tried to go live on TikTok, they actually banned me for going live. It took them about 0.3 seconds to ban me for my live privileges. They said it was dangerous what I was doing, even though millions of people do it all the time. There is literally hundreds of truck drivers that are live driving their trucks. I don't know what I'd done differently that made them ban me, but I'm a wee bit paranoid about doing it on YouTube, like I say, because I don't want to get banned for YouTube for doing that. Although I didn't go live at the minute, it is an option I've got just now, so you know, I didn't want to have that option removed. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. It's just been one of those days, folks, where I've been stupid, making silly little mistakes. They happen. Like I say, it can't be 100%. Let's slow down for this bus in case somebody... Always paranoid in case somebody walks out in front of the bus, or runs, even worse. See, people that didn't indicate boils my blood so much. Like, I know it shouldn't, right? But if I pull out on somebody, they floor it right up the side of me and blast their horn on that. So I try not to. But then you get people that do that are turning off, and it just didn't bother indicating. It's like, thank you very much. Anyway, I'm off on shite. This is probably going to be long as balls, this video, because I have recorded tons again. If you want to see more of me, there'll be a playlist and a video here. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, get subscribed, guys. If you want to support me in other ways, there'll be a buy me a coffee link. You can scan it with your phone. It takes you to my website. You can buy me a wee cheeky coffee. Much appreciated. But thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on one of these ones.